Good morning and welcome to the Cloffice. I hope that you are well this morning. I have been reading in Genesis chapter 29 and about Jacob. But before we get into that, I just want to ask you today and this week to be intentional about praying for the peace of Jerusalem and for peace in Israel and the protection of the people that are there. There has been a lot going on there in the last 24 hours, maybe a little bit more. And so I just really want to encourage you to stand with the purposes of God and pray for Israel as a nation. So I have been reading in Genesis 29, and here we have Jacob arrives and he meets Rachel and he wants to marry her, so he agrees to work for 7 years so that he can marry Rachel, the love of his life. And it was just like a couple days because he was so in love with her. And then those dreaded lines of the morning after the wedding, and behold, it was Leah. And no man wants to find himself in that position. And so then he gets to marry Rachel a week later, but then has to work for another 7 years for the second sister. So this whole story is going on. But then it goes into this rivalry between Rachel and Leah because Jacob really is in love with Rachel. But Leah is the one having babies. And so then the maidservants get involved, and just all of this strife is happening, and all of this pain and this back and forth. And you can tell, as you read the story, and you can just feel the tension and the pain and the strife that's going on. And so as I was reflecting on this chapter and this passage, I just started thinking about a few things. First of all, how important Jacob worked so hard and he served so well, and how important it is that we have that testimony that whatever God's put in front of us, that we work so hard and we serve so well because we are serving the King of all kings. But the other thing that really spoke to me through this passage is how even through trials, through disappointments, through strife, God's plan is still unfolding. And how we can be so encouraged that no matter what's going on in our own lives, what's going on around us, what's going on in Israel right now, that God's plan unfolds through strife. Even when strife is happening, God's plan unfolds when the good things are happening, but God's plan is also unfolding even amongst strife. So I want to encourage you, because here when we see these sisters and all this strife, the nation of Israel was birthed through that. So I want to encourage you to be a people of faith and a people of prayer. And as you pray, be so full of faith, because God's plans are unfolding, and it is the time for his plans to unfold and to come to be, because his words do not return back to him empty or void. And so whatever he has spoken will take place. And so we can partner with him in that and proclaim the scriptures and pray in faith what he has said will happen. So today, be encouraged to stand in faith with the Lord and see his plans unfold in your life and in the lives around you, no matter what. God is faithful and he loves you. Have an amazing day, and God bless.